So today we'll discuss the next class which is related to operators. So every programming language is having their own operators. So what we discussed in previous class regarding data types, similarly in every programming language they're having their own operators. But maximum the operators which we are discussing in C programming we can find in any other programming languages also, like Java or Python or else .NET. Everywhere maximum will have similar type of operators. The intention of operators is so to perform one operation which is maybe related to arithmetic operation or else relational operation. Arithmetic operations are nothing but the calculation process. So what we are doing in general mathematics, like addition, subtractions, like that. Relational operators are nothing but the comparison. So generally, if we are comparing one with others, so at that time we can go with relational operators. For example, I will say that some person X is having more marks than Y. So X is having more marks than Y. So means we are going to compare between X and Y. So if we are having such type of comparisons, then we go with comparison operators. Like that, we are having normal operators, so which is generally available in mathematics. So in mathematics, you can find all such type of operators. So in C programming, today we'll discuss regarding the types of operators which we are having and how we are going to utilize these operators in our program. So operator is nothing but they are saying that is a symbol that operates on a value or a variable. Operator is a symbol that operates on a value or a variable. So when you are having more than one variable or value, and if you want to do some operation, then we can use operator. And what is an operation or what is an operator we are going to use? That is secondary thing. Okay. So when it comes to operators, first we discuss regarding arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are using to perform mathematical operations. Whatever the mathematical calculations we are having, so with the help of arithmetic operators we can perform. So arithmetic operators are nothing but like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. These all things comes under mathematical operations. And we people know for addition we are using the operator called plus. Means I can say that 5 plus 3. So the output will be 8. Similarly, minus symbol for subtraction. So I can say that 5 minus 3. The output will be 2. Similarly, multiplication, star symbol. So in general mathematical, we are using cross symbol, but in computers, we don't have this symbol. So you're supposed to use star. For example, if I say 5 star 3 means 5 3s are 15. That will be the output. And next one is division, slash symbol. In mathematical, we can use the division symbol, this one. This is the division symbol. And if you are applying in anywhere, I can say let's say 5 by 3. 5 by 3. But in computers, we don't have this type of symbol or else this type of symbol. So for that, we are introducing the symbol called slash. We are introducing the symbol called slash for division. And when it comes to slash, in keyboard, we can find two types of slash. One is called backward slash another is called forward slash. Backward slash is nothing but this one. This one we call it as a backward slash, and this is forward slash. So for division, we are using forward slash. And where we are using backward slashes, that is secondary, which we'll discuss later. And additionally, we are using the another operator called percentage. So in regular mathematical operations, we can use the percentage symbol to calculate percentage. Like for example, I can say that 5% on 100. 5% on 100 means it is 5. 5% on 100 is 5. So percentage symbol which is used to calculate the percentage. But in C programming, the percentage symbol which you are going to use it for modulus, to find the modulus. So generally in mathematical, so we can use modulus symbol. It will be like this. So it will be like this. For example, you can say that 5 modulus 3. So it will be like this. Sorry, it will be like this. So 3 1 ja 3. Generally, if I said 5 by 3, it will be like this: 3 5. So 3 1 ja 3 2. Here 1 is coefficient and 2 is remainder. And I think you people know what is the use of modulus and what is the use of division. So if you want remainder, we can go with modulus. If you want coefficient, we can go with division operator. So if I applied 5 by 3 in computer, the output will be 1. But because 3 1 ja 3. If it is an integer value, output will be 1 only. If I apply modulus operator, then I am getting the result is 2. Why? Because that is remainder. So the intention of modulus operator is to find the remainder. So in C programming, I am using the modulus operator is percentage. If I said 3 percentage 5, 5 percentage 3. If I said 5 percentage 3 means 5 modulus 3. So if I said 5 modulus 3, then what will be the output? If I said 5 modulus 3, what will be the output? It is 2. Why? Because if I did modulus, so 5 modulus 3 means 3 5. So 3 1 ja 3, remainder is 2. What? Remainder is 2. So if I applied modulus, I will get remainder value. Means 2 will be there. But here you should keep in mind that if I applied some x modulus y, I am getting remainder. Result will be remainder. When if x is greater than or equal to y. If I performed x modulus y, I am getting the result is remainder. When if x is greater than or equal to y. So otherwise the result will be x. So if you people are applying the remainder operator percentage, so if I perform x modulus y, then the result will be the remainder. If x is less than y, then the result will be x. We will go with small example. If I say that 5 modulus 3, the result will be 2. Why? Because x is greater than y. X is greater than y. If I said 3 modulus 5, if I said 3 modulus 5, result is 3. Why? Because x is less than y. So if it is x is greater than or equal to y, then we can get the remainder as a result. If x is less than y, then the result will be x. Means if you apply 4 modulus 5, then result will be 4. If I applied 5 modulus 5, means x is greater than or equal to y, the remainder will be 0. Why? Because 5 1 is 5, remainder is 0. So this one you should keep in mind. When it comes to percentage operator, you should know that. So you should check whether x is greater than or equal to y or not. If we say x is greater than or equal to y, then it is returning remainder. If x is less than y, then it is returning the x value. Means if I apply 1 modulus 10, it will be 1 only. Up to 9 modulus 10, it will be same. Means if it is 9 modulus 10, result will be 9. Okay. So that you should keep in mind when it comes to modulus operator. So this is about modulus operator. So these are the related to arithmetic operators only. So you people know regarding what is meant by plus, what is meant by minus, what is meant by star, and what is meant by slash. But percentage is additional symbol in C programming. The intention of this one is to find the remainder or to find the modulus. Okay. So, but you should keep in mind that if you are applying x modulus y, then x should be greater than or equal to y. Then only it is going to return remainder. So I am saying that modulus operator is used to return remainder, but should satisfy the condition. The condition is x is greater than or equal to y. If doesn't satisfy, then the result will be x. Okay. So that is about arithmetic operators. Next, we'll discuss regarding one of the most important operator, increment and decrement. So it is additional operators in C programming. Here, the increment operator is expressed using plus plus symbol. Similarly, decrement operator is expressed using minus minus symbol. Then what is the intention of these expressions? These operators are which is used to increase the value by 1 or decrease the value by 1. So, and it is a unary operator, means it works with a single variable or a single value. So for example, so if I said x plus plus, so it is going to increase the value by 1. If I said x minus minus, it is going to decrease the value by 1. Means whatever the x value we are having, for example, if I said x equal to 5, so if I apply x plus plus, then x will be 6. So if I applied x minus minus, then x will be 4. X will be 4. So means to increase the value by 1 or to decrease the value by 1, we can use these increment and decrement operators. The alternative is I can say that x equal to x plus 1. X plus plus is nothing but x equal to x plus 1. X minus minus is nothing but x equal to x minus 1. So I am replacing x equal to x minus 1 by x minus minus. I am replacing x equal to x plus 1 by x plus plus. This is, but when it comes to these increment and decrement operators, here we are having two types of operators. That is called pre-increment and post-increment. Similarly, pre-decrement and post-decrement. So these two which we have. Now we'll discuss what is meant by pre-increment and what is meant by post-increment. So both operator is represented with plus plus only. So pre-decrement or post-decrement is also represented with minus minus only. But you find some difference at the time of applying pre or post. So we'll go with small example. I will show an example. So if I said that plus plus is an increment operator, minus minus is a decrement operator. Assume it, I'm having x which is value 5. I'm having y which is value 5. If I applied x plus plus, if I applied x plus plus, this we called it as a post increment. Similarly, if I applied plus plus x, then I can say that pre-increment. So what is the difference between these two things? Both are plus plus only, which is used to increase the value by 1. Then what is the difference between x plus plus or y plus plus x? So there is one difference is there. If I apply x plus plus, the meaning is first it is assigning, if you are using this x plus plus or plus plus x in any expression, if you are using these things in any expression, there you can find the difference. Any expression in a sense, for example, I said that z equal to x plus plus. Means I'm using post increment. If I apply z equal to x plus plus, means what is the meaning of this statement is, first you assign the value of x to z. The meaning of this one is, first you assign the value of x to z. Means x value is 5. X value is 5. So now z will be 5. Then after increase the x value, means x will become 6. This is the meaning of post increment. So if you are using this post increment operator in any one expression, the meaning is first you assign the value to left hand. Means if I apply z equal to x plus plus, what it is saying is, first it is going to assign the value of x to z, then it is increasing. Means z will be 5 only, but x will increase plus 1. Means x will become 6. Assume it, if I'm having x is 5 only, and I'm using the statement z equal to plus plus x. If I'm using z equal to plus plus x. So z equal to plus plus x is nothing but it is a pre-increment. Means this statement is saying that first you increase the value of x, then assign it to z. The meaning of this statement is, first you increase the value by 1 of x, means x will become 6. Then whatever the x value is 6, assign it to z. Means now after executing this statement, x and z both are 6 only. But if I applied this statement, means post increment, z will be 5 and x will be 6. So this is the difference between pre-increment and post-increment. But if you are using pre-increment or post-increment in out of expression, means if I said simply x plus plus, x will be 6 only, means after 5. Others plus plus x also, it will be 6 only. Means there is no difference between these two things. But if you are applying these things in an expression, in any expression, then you can find the difference. Means what it is going to difference is, if I am using post increment operator, then first it is assigning the x value to z, then x will increase. If you are using pre-increment operator, first it is going to increase the value of x, then it is assigning to z. Similarly, you are having pre-decrement and post-decrement. So this is also same. So if I said minus x, assume it I'm having x equal to 5. If I said minus x, it will be 4. Or x minus, it is also 4. So this is pre-decrement and this is post-decrement. We didn't find any difference in these two things. When you can find the difference means if you apply this operator in any expression, then you can find the difference. Similarly, like that previous, if I said z equal to minus x, z equal to minus x means x is 5, z equal to minus x means first you decrease the value of x, then assign it to z. Means x will be 4 and z also 4. If you write the statement like this, z equal to x minus, if you wrote the statement z equal to x minus, then the intention of this statement is first you assign the value of x to z, means z will be 5, and then decrease it by 1, means x will be 4. So these are the differences between pre-increment and post-increment, pre-decrement and post-decrement operators. So these things you can find in competitive exams. So in part of expressions, it will come. Okay. So you people should know regarding that one. This is about increment and decrement operators. And C programming is having another one more beauty of operators are assignment operators. So assignment operator means generally it is an equal operator. It is an equal operator which is used to assign the value. Like I said that x equal to 5 or y equal to 2. These are assignment operators. But additionally, C programming is having some operators. This all comes under assignment only. Means equal is there, it is general assignment operator. Plus equal to is there, minus equal to is there, star equal to is there, slash equal to is there, percentage equal to is there. Means additionally we are having all arithmetic operators with equal. And what is the intention of using these things? Means to shorten the expressions. When you're going to use, for example, if assume it we are having a statement like a equal to a plus b, then simply I can say that a plus equal to b. But you should keep in mind that in left hand side and right hand side both should have same variables. Then only you can use these assignment operators. If I am having some like a equal to b plus c plus or a c into a, if I'm having a equal to b plus c into a, you can't do anything. So it should be like this. For example, if you are having a equal to, so a into b plus c, like that. If you have like that, then you can use this star equal to operator. Means it will be like a star equal to b plus c. A star equal to b plus c means if you are using any expression, any arithmetic expression, if you find left hand side and right hand side both, then you can shorthand these expressions. So if I'm having a equal to a plus b, then I can say that a plus equal to b. Similarly, minus also. So if I'm having a equal to a minus b, if I'm having a equal to a minus b, I can replace it with a minus equal to b. And similarly, star. Assume it if you are having a star b, then it will be a star equal to b. For division also, for modulus also. So if you found any one expression and if they're having left hand side and right hand side first variable, both are same, then you can use these assignment operators. And is it compulsory? Means not compulsory. So directly you can use A equal to A plus B. For simplification purpose only, you are using A plus equal to B. Okay, so this is about assignment operators. Next, we are having relational operators. So these operators also plays the main role in programming language. If you're having any decision making things, then must and shouldly work with relational operators only. So if you're having any decision making things means, so whether you want to approve it or not, whether you want to go that side or not, like that. So if you're having any decision making things, that will be represented in program using relational operators. So a relational operator checks the relationship between two operands. Two operands. Here, operands are nothing but variables. It may be variables or values also. I can say that 5 greater than 3. Means you are going to check it. I can say that A is greater than B. I am going to check it. So these we call it as a operands. These we call it as a operands. So operands may be value or operator. Sorry, variable. And if the given relation is satisfied, then it is going to return 1. I'm saying 5 greater than 3. I'm saying 5 greater than 3. Is it 5 greater than 3? Yes, 5 is bigger than 3. Then it returns 1. If I said 5 is less than 3, is it 5 less than 3? No, then it returns 0. Means the relational operator is going to return the value either 1 or 0. So if it is satisfied, then it returns 1. If it is not satisfied, then it returns 0. So in C programming, we are having these relational operators. Like double equal to is there. Double equal to is used to check equality. Check equality. So in C programming, single equal and double equal operators are there. Single equal is for assign. Single equal for assign and double equal for comparison. Equality comparison. It is for equality comparison. Means if I said x equal to 5, means it is for assigning. If I said x double equal to 5, means it is comparison. Is it equal to 5? X double equal to 5, nothing but is it equal to 5? X value, is it equal to 5? That is I am checking. So the above statement x equal to 5 means we are assigning the value 5 to the variable x. That's the difference you should keep in mind. So if you are comparing for equality comparison, then go with double equal. And single equal is used for assignment. Similarly, we are having greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. So these are all the mathematical operators only. In a real life, in any mathematical expressions, we are using these operators. These are the relational operators which we are using in C program. So here you found a double equal. It is equality comparison. So in mathematical, so I can analyze that I said that x equal to 5. So if I use some if or else like that, I can say that it is comparison. So simply I can say x equal to 5 means it is for assigning. So ourselves only we are checking, is it for comparison or is it assigning? So if the statement below is having if it is having with if, I can say that comparison. Without if, I can say that assigning in normal mathematics. But when it comes to programming, you're supposed to show the difference. That's why double equal to we are using. But still, some programming languages are using single equal to only for assignment and comparison also. So when they can conclude, is it for assignment or is it comparison means if it is having if statement. So if it is having if word, then the compiler think that it is for comparison. If doesn't have any if statement, so compiler will think that it is assignment. Okay, so this is about today's class. Okay, so we are having another operators. So which we'll discuss in next class. Okay, so time is going to wind up. So remaining things we'll discuss in next class. So have any doubts? So when it comes to relational operators, here we are using the relational operators to find the relationship between two variables or two operands. So between two operands, if you want to find the relationship, then we go with relational operator. And these relational operators will return true values. One is called true, another one is called false. Means in C programming, we don't have true, false, and these we call it as a Boolean variables. We don't have these two. That's why in place of true, we are using 1. In place of false, we are using 0. So means it is going to return either 0 or 1. So why we are using these relational operators means to check the relationship between two operands. The relational operator is used to check the relationship between two operands. If both are having relationship which satisfied, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So, like we discussed regarding double equal to. So, double equal to is equal to. Is it equal to? Is it equal to? Means both are. Is it same? If both are same, if you want to check is it both are same, then we can go with double equal to operator. Here we took an example like that. So 5 double equal to 3. 5 double equal to 3 means is it both are equal? 5 is not equal to 3. So that's why it is going to return the value 0. 5 is not equal to 0. Sorry, 5 is not equal to 3. That's why it is going to return the value 0. If I mention like this, meant 5 double equal to 5, then it returns 1. Here I mentioned 5 double equal to 3. So it is 0. Both are not equal. That's why it is returning 0. In above expression, both are equal. That's why it is returning 1. Similarly, we are having greater than symbol. Greater than symbol means which is more. If you want to check which is more, then go with greater than symbol. So here we took an example like 5 greater than 3. 5 greater than 3. Is it 5 is greater than 3? Means is it 5 is bigger than 3? Yes, then it returns 1. If it is not, for example, if I said that 5 is greater than 13, 5 is it greater than 13? No. That's why it will return 0. So you need to check whether is it returning 1 or 0. Similarly, we are having another operator called less than. So less than operator is used to check smaller things. Which is smaller? For example, I said 5 less than 3. Is it 5 less than 3? No. Why? Because 5 is bigger than 3. But I am saying, is it 5 less than 3? Is it 5 is smaller than 3? No. Then it returns 0. Similarly, not equal to, exclamation mark equal to. The symbol indicates not equal to. So, not equal means is it both are not equal? If both are not equal, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So, I am saying 5 not equal to 3. Yes, 5 is not equal to 3. Then it is returning the value 1. If I mention like 5 not equal to 5, in that situation, it is going to return 0. Why? Because both are equal. So if I mention 5 is not equal to 5, then it is returning 0. Similarly, greater than or equal to less than or equal. So I'm checking, is it bigger or equal to? Is it smaller or equal? So where we supposed to use these relational operators means if you want to compare two operands, it may be operators or it may be values. So that's why we are saying operands. If you want to compare two operands, in that situation, we can go with relational operator. So what is meant by operand? Operand may be, it may be a value or variable. So operand, nothing but it may be a value or variable. So maybe it may be value means constant value like 1, 2, 3, 5 like that.
variable like A, B, C, like that. Okay. So you may apply the relational operator between the variable value or combination also. I can say that here I mentioned 5 is greater than 3. I can say 5 is greater than X also. So this is correct and this one also correct. Both are correct. I can say 5 is less than B or else B is less than 5. Both are correct. Means here I mentioned operands. It may be value, means constant value, or it may be variable. Okay, you can apply with combination. So it is a good relational operator, and it plays the main role in programming languages. So when you're going to take the program, for example, I need to write the program to check whether the student is uh, appeared exam or not. So if you people know at the time of results, if your student is not appeared, then it is going to mention A or AB, means absent. So if student is absent, then I can say that student didn't appear for that exam. So I need to found each and every status of each and every exam, marks of student every exam. So in marks, if I mentioned AB, means absent, means he didn't appear for that exam. And if I want to know how many subjects he passed, means if the total marks is less than 35, then he failed. Above greater than 35, then I can say that pass. So for example, I want to check whether how many subjects he passed, means mark 1 greater than 35. Is it greater than or equal to 35? If marks 1 is greater than or equal to 35, then I can say that pass. Otherwise, fail. So like this comparisons, in programming languages, we are going to use relational operators. So every programming language, in every programming language, we are using relational operators. So it is not related to only C. In everywhere you can find. Next, logical operators. So where we are using logical operators, the logical operators are nothing but, so these are three operators we are having: and, or, not. These are the three logical operators available in C programming. Not only in C programming, every programming language is having this. So and is represented with double ampersand, or is represented with pipe symbol, double pipes. Okay. So not is explanation mark. And these things which is used to make the combine of relational operators. So when expression is having the relational operator, if you want to compare with combination, in that situation, it is not possible to write in a single statement. So to combine two relational operator based expressions, then we go with logical operator. So the expression containing the logical operator results either 1 or 0, depending upon whether the expression results true or false. So if you want to combine the expression of two relational operators, more than one relational operator, then you can go with logical operator. So simply I can say that I'm having, for example, I need to check whether the student got first class marks or not. Means for 100, if student got in a subject, for 100, if student got greater than 60 marks, then I can say that he passed the subject in a first class. But when you observed in marks, so you have internal is separate and external is separate. For example, just I want to know the whether he passed or not. Means if they're having greater than 35, then I can say that he passed the subject. So if they're having below 35, I can say that he failed. But there is a constraint is there. Some student may got internal marks for 30, he may got 29. Okay. So but in external exam, if they got sorry, I suppose we're having some 40%, I think so. 70, okay. 15 plus 25. 50 marks they're supposed to get. Okay. Overall, 50 marks is supposed to get. So some student may got internal highest marks, but he may not get external marks like he may get like 15 or 16 like that. So actually, in external marks, they're supposed to take 35% of marks. Means for 70, 35% should calculate. Approximately may come 25 marks. He's supposed to take 25 plus. So if the student want to make the pass, 40% marks they're supposed to take. Means 25 plus 15. 25 plus 15. So minimum they're supposed to take internals 15. Okay. So and these are 25. But there is no minimum constraint in internals. If the student got internal marks like 5 and if he got external 35, then also he passed. If the student got 29 in external and 15 in 29 in internal and 15 in external, he failed. Even though total is having 50 marks, but he is failed. Why? Because he got less marks in external. So some constraints are there. So when I want to decide whether the student passed or not, so first you're supposed to check whether he got 35% of marks in external or not. That is one constraint. If he got 35% of marks in external, then I need to find out the summation of internal and external. So both should take 50% of marks. Okay. So if student got 50% of marks, then only I can declare that he passed. If student got less than 50% of marks, I can decide that he failed, even though he passed in external. So that will be happening in BTech. Okay. Some students may got less marks in internal examinations, but they got good marks in external. In internal, they got very less, but in external, they got very high marks. But if I add both, if they got below 50% of marks, simply they mentioned fail. Why? Because he didn't got much more marks in internal exam. So that may be happen in very less rare cases, but it is happening for some students. So even though they got 35% of marks in external, but it was marked as fail. So means here you're supposed to check two conditions. One condition is whether he got above 35% or not. If that is satisfied, and you're supposed to check the marks of internal plus external should be greater than or equal to 50. So I need to check external of percentage greater than 25, external marks is greater than or equal to 25, and sum of external plus internal should be greater than or equal to 50. Means you're supposed to satisfy these two conditions. You're supposed to satisfy these two conditions to check the result of a student on a particular subject. Means I need to check this first condition and this condition. Both should satisfy. If the student got about 25 marks in external, but in internal if he got 0, even at that time also he will be failed. If student got 29 marks in internal, but he got 20 marks or else 22 marks in external, in that situation also he failed. Means you're supposed to check both conditions. In that situation, these logical operators will help you. Okay, the logical operators you may having and, or, not. Based on your situation, you may use and, or not. Here I use and. In my example, I use the operator called and. So and is using to combine both conditions. So if I'm using and, the meaning is you must and should satisfy both conditions. This condition also should return 1, and this condition also should return 1. Both should return 1. Means both should return true. In that situation only, result will be pass. Otherwise, result is fail. So to write such type of logics, then you're supposed to go with logical operator. Means if you are having more than one relational expression, and if you want to combine both, then you can go with these logical operators. Similarly, we are having R. So when it comes to R, so here any one condition can satisfy. Not both, any one condition can satisfy. In that situation, R will be used. Okay. So logical R true only if either one operand is true. But logical AND true only if all the operands are true. If both operands are true, then only it runs true. If anyone is fail, it runs fail. But in logical OR, if any one is true, then it runs true. Okay. For example, if I'm having two conditions, if first one is satisfied, second one is not satisfied, not an issue. It will satisfy. If both are not satisfied, then it returns false. Okay. Similarly, not. So not is nothing but, so if I mention not, so if it is not satisfied, then it is true. If it is true, if it is false. Means if I said that not 0 means it is 1. Not 1 means it is 0. Okay. I am saying not 1 means it is 0. I am saying not 0 means it is 1. Means if I mentioned not true, it is nothing but false. If I mentioned not false, so it is nothing but true. So these are the logical operators. So these operators will help us at the time of defining relational condition. Okay. And if you want to combine in that situation, we can go with logical operator. And next, the most important operators in C programming is bitwise operator. So normally these bitwise operators will be helpful to go with low level programming. So if you people want to work with low level programming, means if you want to work with ones and zeros, then we go with bitwise operator. Okay. So and these bitwise operators will be applicable for binary data. It is applicable for binary data. So means these bitwise operators will work for binary data. But we people don't know how to write binary information. So in that situation, system itself is going to convert into binary data. For example, if I said that 2 and 3, it will give some output. So 2 is a integer value, 3 is an integer value. Binary data in the sense it is having only 0, 1. It is having only 0, 1. But here I am saying 2 and 3. Because here I am using single ampersand. Single ampersand is nothing but bitwise AND. So here I am having, single ampersand is nothing but bitwise AND. Double ampersand is AND. Okay. So these bitwise operators will be helpful for mathematical calculations in bit level. Okay. So if I mention 2 and 3, means 2 is converting into zeros and ones. So here 0 is nothing but 0, 1 is nothing but 1, 2 is nothing but 1 0, 3 is nothing but 1 1, 4 is nothing but 1 0 0, 5 is nothing but 1 0 1, 6 is nothing but 1 1 0, 7 is nothing but 1 1 1. So these are the binary values. So here bitwise operators will work with binary values. If I mention 2 and 3, means 2 is nothing but I am having 1 0. 3 is nothing but I am having 1 1. So I am applying bitwise AND with for these both. So when I applying bitwise AND, here what is taking is when applying bitwise 1, if both operands, if both values are 1, if both are 1, then it turns 1 only. Otherwise it turns 0. So here 0 and 1. So 0 and 1 is nothing but 0. 1 and 1 is nothing but 1. Okay. 0 and 0 is nothing but 0. Here I am using 0 and 1, means it will be 0. 1 and 1. 1 and 1, nothing but 1. So finally I got 1 0. So 1 0 is nothing but 2. 1 0 is nothing but 2. Means 2 and 3, the result is okay. So these are all things internally it is going to process. Internally it is going to process. For example, I will show this example through online compiler. Just a minute. So I'm going to execute with simple example. So here the program, what I'm going to do is just I need to print, so printf some percentage d, comma, simply I'm saying 2 and 3. 2 and 3 means I'm applying bitwise and I am applying bitwise and. So when I execute this, the output is 2. Hope you are seeing. So output is 2. Means when I'm going through on the result, when I go through on result, I got 1 0. 1 0 is nothing but 2. So in programming also, I got same result. So when you people are applying bitwise and operator, so first you're supposed to convert the information, the integer value into binary data with the help of binary chart. Okay. So after completion of that one, for each bit you're supposed to compare. Each bit you're supposed to compare. So 0 1. 0 and 1 is nothing but 0. 1 1. 1 and 1 is nothing but 1. So 1 0 I got finally. So 1 0 is nothing but here in this chart 2. So output will be 2. Like that we'll compare. Okay. So similarly bitwise R is there. So when it comes to bitwise R, here 0 R 0. 0 R sorry 0 R 0 is nothing but 0. 1 R 0 nothing but 1. 0 R 1 equal to 1. Means if both bits are 0, then it returns 0. In all remaining cases, it will become 1. So similarly, same thing will happen. For example, if I set some 2 R 3 equal to how much? I can say that 2 is nothing but 1 0, 3 is nothing but 1 1. So 0 R 1 1, 1 R 1 1 means 11, means not 11, 1 1. So 1 1 is nothing but 3. So for this output will be 3. So if you want, you can check with online compiler. So simply I am saying 2 or 3. So when I execute it, the output will be 3. Here I am getting output. Output will be 3. So that is the thing which we are going to apply. Similarly, I am having the next one is bitwise exclusive OR. The next operator is bitwise exclusive OR. So in bitwise exclusive OR, if I'm applying bitwise exclusive OR, here the thing is, so if both are same, then it is going to means, for example, just a minute, I will say that. So if both are having opposite bits, then it will become 100. If both having opposite bits means if it is sorry, so if it is 1 exclusive 0, nothing but 1. 0 exclusive 1, nothing but 1. So 0 exclusive 0 is nothing but 0. 1 exclusive 0, 1 exclusive are equal to, sorry, 1 exclusive 1 equal to 0. If both bits are opposite, means 1 or 0, Oh, sorry, 1 exclusive or 0, or 0 exclusive or 1. In that situation, it will be 1. Remaining all cases, it will be 0. For example, if I applied 2 exclusive R3, if I applied 2 exclusive R3, means 2 is nothing but 1, 0 is nothing but 1, 1. So 1, 0, both are opposite bit, it will become 1. 1, 1, both are same, it will become 0. 0, 1 means it will be 1. So if I applied exclusive R, then I get the result will be 1. I will get executive result is 1. If I apply 2 exclusive R, 3, then result is 1. So here you're supposed to check whether both bits are in opposite way. If both bits are opposite way, then it will become 1. In all remaining cases, it will become 0. Similarly, we are having bitwise complement. Bitwise complement. So bitwise complement operator is there. Bitwise complement operator is there. Here you check complementation. So what I'm saying that it will work with single operand. It will work with single operand. So if I said complement of some 35, I can say. So complement of 35, I can say. Here, what it is going to do is, so it is going to change the bit values. Means if it is 1, it will be converted into 0. If it is 0, it will be converted into 1. For example, I can say complement of 3. Means 3 is having 1, 1. Means I will get 0, 0. Means result will be 0. If I have said some complement of 2, complement of 2, complement of 2, 2 is having 1, 0. So complement of 2 means it will become 0, 1. Means finally 1. So I will check it. So simply what I'm saying is, sorry, I'm going to apply complement of 3. So complement of 3 will be 0. So complement will be generated with tilde operator. So complement of 3. Sorry, result is -4. Sorry. So getting some issue here. So anyhow, okay, getting -4. I don't know. So anyhow, so this complement will be used for to find out the complement of the given number. Okay, so we will discuss in next class. Similarly, we are having left shift or right shift. So when it comes to these three, I will go through with programs once we start the programming classes. So there we can find example for these three things. Okay, so right now we don't have time, that's why. So I will explain with one program in Juret hour. Okay, so next we are having additional operators like comma operator is there. So which is used for separation purpose. Means for example, I am saying some x equal to 3, comma 4 equal some y equal to 2, like that. So for separation purpose, I am using comma. Similarly, we are using size of operator, which is one of the most important operator, that is size of. So if you don't know size of, means the memory size of a variable, then you can go with size of. For example, I said some int a. I said int a. So integer, for integer, the memory is allocated some 2 bytes only. So if I don't know what is the size of a, simply I can go with size of k. So if I applied this method, It is going to return the value. Okay. For example, we'll check it. So, for example, here I'm saying int a. Okay. So size of a. Just I'm running. So here I got 4 and here I got 4. The reason is, so based on the compiler, based on the processor which you are using, so that will be defined. It is using advanced compiler. That's why it returns 4. But normal Turbo C compiler is going to return 2 only. Okay, 2 or 4. At the time of discussion also I told you. Similarly, conditional operator is there. So conditional operator is nothing but alternative to decision making statement. Okay, it is also we'll discuss with examples. We'll discuss with examples in the next class. And remaining operators are there: dot, arrow, cast operator, and @ and star symbol operators are there. These all things we'll discuss in next classes. Okay. So we don't have very less time. And next one is important thing: the precedence of operators. So these precedences of operators are most important to evaluate any expression. So when I'm using an expression like this, for example, here it is an expression value equal to 10 plus 20 into 10. So if I'm having 10 plus 20, I can say that 30. If I'm having 10 plus 20 into 10, then how can say? Is it 30 into 10 means 300, or else 20 to 10 means 200 plus 10, 210. So what is the result? Is it 300 or 210? That I want to decide it with the help of operator precedence. Here I am having plus and star. So if the time is complete, again rejoin that. So it is going to complete it. Again, please rejoin. Okay. So here, so plus is having here plus is there. Okay, and star is there. So multiplication. So when it comes to multiplication and unary plus, unary, here the plus is unary operator, but